Do you know what you're looking at? No, it's not Aurora Borealis fucking a kaleidoscope. It's Vampire Survivors, a new battle royale game that goes something like this. You, a member of the clergy, are dropped in the middle of the cemetery in spooky season and immediately get swarmed by paranormal creatures. Your objective? Survive. Your weapon? A book of sonnets. So, Holy Father, it's time to rap for Jesus. Take respite in knowledge that in different circumstances, you would have been required to
juggle a lot of balls.
If church ain't making your noodle wet, here's some alternative characters. Ample-breasted gothic companion, smelly geriatric, anthropomorphic shark,
Death! By snoo-snoo!
Satan, whatever this is, but with drill, berserk reject, tree, and many more. There's little to no distinction between them. You're Nimrod with a gun, or a wand, or a bird, and your objective is to endure until the death comes after you, which may be a bleak commentary on a modern existence, or simply a guaranteed way to prevent math nerds who ejaculate data and dream of spreadsheets from soft-locking the game by coupling together the unkillable build, and death does indeed comes for you. Go for a completely alpha move of sending it to Jehovah, and you can play as death. Combat is simple and addictive. You start as a cripple, your weapon is a curse word addressed to some sentient fungus. But give it time, and you're fighting an army of Skeletors with weapons of mass destruction and can recreate that ending from Gurren Lagann, where robots were throwing galaxies at each other. You would learn to fall to fabric of time, delete goobers by praying to Beelzebub, have fun time reading the Book of Tits, ventilate skulls with Rootin' time.
No!
There's some decent mechanics and surprisingly balanced scaffolding of primary gameplay loop, but who has the time to talk about this when I can show you this instead? A power fantasy, a catharsis, an epic imaginary genocide. It's never get boring. In fact, it's so absorbing, it becomes therapeutic. Dealing trauma is almost as relaxing as working through your own. You may have a bad day, but try to frown when you're holding a miniature portable
Garfin of Footin' Tootin' Jootin' Exeopalexis.
and turning some werewolves and ghouls into a fine mess. Oh, by the way, the game is also rather deep. The number of unlockables is in the 3 digits, and some of them require almost esoteric knowledge, luck, or skill. After each run, some new hidden compartments becomes available, and the game slowly transforms itself before your very eyes. More levels, more guns, more characters, more mechanics. It never ends. With many moving parts, the balance becomes no cap, so the developers provide necessary tools for your amusement/pain, and sort of implies that if you want to have a particular way of having fun, go for it. The game does not judge. Are you into CBT? Here's difficulty modifiers. Use them to make a Rube Goldberg self-flagellation machine of extreme fuckery, and die in a hilarious way. You have spatial awareness and the reflexes of a dead dog laying in a ditch. Here's a deck of cards. Deal 3 to turn yourself into a swan made out of Ebola and lightsabers and gloriously glide on a slippery blood that now covers the floor. Closing thoughts. The only peer to Stardew Valley in terms of how addicting the gameplay is. If you're the sort of person who puts second coin in a slot machine after it eats the first one, don't buy this game. If you want to delete a week from your life and seasonal anime, girlfriend, highly entertaining collapse of civilization we collectively witness on a daily basis, be damn, buy this game. To hell with it. Buy 2, put one in the freezer.